I'm currently doing a workout. I'm just changing DVDs, so I thought I'd come get my camera and let you know that I'm doing a workout. I'm doing Sighs by Beachbody and Shanti. I'm out of breath already and I've only done 2 dances.
I'm listening to you knowing I can't believe what you say. There's a million views, baby boo, so don't be shy. But I'm on the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Going back till I lose count. Gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier.
Just in case you want to see what it's supposed to look like, I'll show you. These people are really good at it too. I've done nothing today, except I wrote a little bit, and I emptied the dishwasher. I wrote 747 words just in the last like 20 minutes, I think, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna keep writing, but it's 10 to 4, and I've accomplished nothing today, like, productively, which makes me feel kind of crappy. Oh, except I did work out, which is good, and I also did squats and push-ups and leg raises and everything after I did my my dance workout, so that's good, I guess, but it's still, like, my library is a mess. It is a big mess right now. Like, it's ridiculous. So I just made a super delicious omelet that had tomato and orange pepper and lots of onions and mozzarella cheese, and it was so yummy, and now I feel healthy and accomplished, even though it's 5:30 and I've basically done nothing all day. How have I seriously done nothing all day? I don't understand. I need to... I should do something else, like at least fold laundry. I can watch something while I fold laundry, but I also want to write. The struggle is real. I'm so excited because my friend is going to come over and we're going to write together. My same friend that I wrote with last time. Anyway, so I feel a little bit better for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I've been home by myself all day and I just felt like blah because I was just by myself all day and didn't even do anything like productive by myself. So at least if I'm not doing something productive but it's with someone, it feels a little bit better. Anyway, I filmed a book review. That's good. Anyway, I'm gonna tidy up the house before she comes over. Laura's here and she brought me white hot chocolate! So we both just wrote for an hour, and we both wrote about 1,000 words. So yay! So we made some popcorn. Yum! And we're gonna eat the popcorn, and then we're gonna try and write another 1,000 words. Okay, I have picked a snippet to read. It's probably lame. I always think my stuff is lame. Here I go. I raised my eyebrows a little but didn't respond. I didn't know how to respond. I wanted to say something like, I want you here too, but I couldn't form the words. I couldn't bring myself to say how much I cared about him. I felt like I was risking something by doing that. I wasn't sure why, but letting him know that I liked him helping me, being there for me, touching me in the soft, gentle ways that he did, made me feel even weaker, more vulnerable. It was something that I had never experienced before, and I wasn't sure how much I liked it. Because at that moment, all I wanted to do was push myself in closer to him and make him wrap his arms around me. I wanted to feel the heat of his touch somewhere on my body again, and I wanted to stare into his eyes forever. But staring into someone's eyes forever doesn't get anything done. It doesn't build a house. It doesn't hunt food. It doesn't get you anywhere except a place in your head that you don't want to leave. Alright, I'm going to Toronto to see the Santa Claus parade with 2 of my friends. And I just realized I don't have a snow brush for my car, my new car. So, I mean, there isn't much snow, but I'm gonna have to wipe it off with my hands. Yay, let's go stand outside for 3 hours.
Hey, it's a good idea. It's work. Come on. It's a good idea.
Oh, this is one of the newer trains too.
Is this the one we're getting on? Not that loud.
So, it's neat.
Very cool.
Next station.
This is so much fun. I'm so glad I came. So I made my word goal with literally 2 minutes to spare. It is 11:59 right now as I'm recording this. My battery's gonna die, uh-oh, and I need to find a snippet to read for you. So I'll turn it off and turn it back on when I find the snippet. Okay, this is a scene from my third person point of view that I did. The zombies started to get a little faster too, but they weren't fast enough. As long as they didn't get cornered by any, they would be okay. As long as some didn't show up in a doorway they wanted to go through, they would be okay. As long as they had a clear shot down a hallway, they would be okay. But Mason couldn't remember which ways he had gone when he came in. He couldn't remember which signs he passed, or which direction he turned down, so he had no idea how to get out. This building was like a maze, and trying to find the exit was close to impossible. Okay, so I'm currently doing rearranging. I added to my beginning, because I was having trouble with my beginning to begin with. I knew kind of what I wanted to talk about, but I didn't know how to do it, and me and my friend at work today figured it out, so I did that. And then there's a scene that I put in that I feel like happens too soon, so I'm adding stuff before that scene now, so that scene happens a little bit later, and I'm just changing things around to have it make more sense. So I'm doing some, like, rearranging and stuff like that. I don't know how much I've written so far, not a lot, like 315 words, but yeah, I like it. It's, I don't want to give too much away. It's difficult. It's like, some of the things that are difficult for me right now are things that I want to tell you about, but things that I don't want to give away. Like, it's difficult. I'm at 2,310 words so far. I'm still going, but I'm taking a break to do some research about phantom pain. Oh man, I wrote 3,365 words and I am at 37,829 and I really, really, really just want to get to 40,000. But that's not going to happen tonight. Also, I feel like I should read because I really, really, really like the book I'm reading and I'm only on page like 100. Okay, so for my snippet, I think I'm going to read my, the beginning that I just changed. I feel like it's still kind of a work in progress, but here we go. I squealed louder than I meant to, and immediately slapped my hand against the side of my neck. I knew it was coming, and I knew it was coming, and I knew it would hurt, but it still caught me off guard. It startled me so much that I yelped embarrassingly loud, and felt myself going red when Mason stopped what he was doing and looked over at me with raised eyebrows. What happened? He asked. I just got stung by a stupid hornet, I said. Ouch, he said, shaking his head and putting his axe down. I really hoped he couldn't see how red I had gotten, but he probably didn't. I was so dirty you almost couldn't tell what color my skin was supposed to be. It just surprised me, I said, shrugging. Yeah? He asked, starting to walk over to me. Why's your hand still on it, then? Because it stings. I could pee on it. I started to answer him before I realized what he said. What? Pee has something in it that neutralizes the stinging. Gross, I said, backing away from him. He smiled and took a step into me. Let me see. No. He rolled his eyes, and I responded by narrowing mine at him. Fine, he said, walking back to his firewood. Be in pain. Fine, I will. He chuckled and shook his head, and then picked up his axe and swung it down onto a log, splitting it in half. So I got stung by a hornet. That's what hornets do. They sting people. They're tiny little bastards that fly around your face and try and get into your clothes and then sting you even if you did nothing to it. Some people even die from hornet stings. But just because hornet stings can kill people doesn't mean hornets are always ruining people's lives. Sometimes you go outside and you don't see a hornet at all. Sometimes you go outside and you see a hornet, so you go the other way. Sometimes a hornet won't leave you alone, so you kill it. Or it stings you while you try to kill it. Or it stings you while you try to get away from it. Sometimes you go outside and you find a swarm of hornets. Sometimes. It's always sometimes with hornets. That's what it was like with them. Here's the trouble with my story right now. I started NaNoWriMo with my book at 32,000 words. 32,252 words to be exact. And I am currently at 39,211 words for my NaNoWriMo count, which makes my story currently at 71,530 words, which is getting close to where I normally end my books. My books are normally, first drafts are normally 81,000 words. In order to complete NaNoWriMo, this book needs to be 82,252 words, which is fine. I can do that. But I am getting close to where I want it to end. So it's really difficult for me right now, and I feel like I'm just putting in filler crap. I mean, obviously, when I'm done, when I'm editing, I can go in and I can rearrange stuff, and I can take stuff out, or maybe the crap can be changed into something good when I have more time to think about it, but this is my trouble at this moment. I'm getting close to the end, and I don't know how to spread it out more. I just did a Google Hangouts with Molly from Magical Molly and some other people. And we did some writing sprints, and I wrote a lot of words, and I'm super excited. It's past midnight now, so my word count is at 753. But yesterday, technically, I wrote over 3,000 words again, so I'm really excited. My word count is at 41,786. Now I need to find a part to read. My mom screamed and ran at the man who had a hold of my leg, swinging my backpack across his face and making him fly back and land on his side with a heavy thud. The third man was trying to attack us too, but seemed like he wanted to help his friend and wasn't sure what was more important. In his moment of hesitation, my mom kicked his hand, making his knife fly out of it, and we took that opportunity to run. I screamed as my dad carried me, and he just kept telling me to hold on, that everything would be all right, that I was very brave back there, and I might have just saved all of our lives. But I looked at my mom running beside me and thought that she was definitely the one who saved our lives. That night, my mom was the hero.